Right, guys, we're back for another episode of
Talk Benidorm! Let's go, let's do this.
Let's go! So you're probably thinking, Harry, why is it on your YouTube channel?
I know, I'm a bit confused myself. Why is it on your YouTube channel?
Good question. Well, let me explain. So we're going to take it in turns. Between us, we've got mass or minus, would you say about, what, 5,000 subscribers?
Yeah, probably minus 5,000 by the end of this video.
Probably. But yeah, so we're going to do 1 week my account, 1 week the Fanatics account.
That sounds fair enough. I like your style. I like your style, Toki.
And then you get a bit of me and a bit of Fanatic. You know, it just works both ways. So I'm excited for this.
So which one are we having first? Are they having you in this one?
It's me first. Right, it's me first because I'm the best looking.
Oh, all right then.
So Benidorm is closing down. Let's talk about it.
Is Benidorm closing down? Is it all over?
I don't know. Could it be?
But no, I'm seeing a lot of places closing at the moment. A lot of random bars, a lot of places just
Sorry, can
closed.
we just get straight into it? Jokers! Like,
I know!
My
Jokers,
God.
what the hell's going on with Jokers Bar?
Oh.
That place, I've been many times. I took groups in there. It's got one of the best stages in Benidorm at the moment, obviously.
According to certain people, I've never been to Jokers.
Oh, no, of course you've never been to Jokers. I've been in there with you before.
I know I've been there, but some of these online trolls don't seem to think I've ever been there.
No, do you know what it is about you talking? Is what they think is because you're like recently come on the scene with social media and not many people seeing you out and about, they just making assumptions. But you know what happens when people make assumptions? They look like bloody idiots. That's what happens when they make assumptions.
Is it because I have cheeky Coca-Colas?
That's what it is, and you're not all pissheads like
well,
the
I'll
rest
tell
of us
you one thing for free. You can get a cheeky Coca-Cola in the Jokers Bar. Now, I'm going to be straight in there. Do you know who I'm going to miss at the Jokers Bar?
Who?
Eminem.
I love the Eminem. Eminem is insane. And there's loads. They're all the best. They have Meatloaf. Bruno Mars, great one.
Where is Meatloaf going now?
So Meatloaf is on Sinatra's now exclusive.
Okay.
And then we've got Eminem, which is no longer exclusive, which is actually better because you get to see him in so many different places now. You'll catch him in the Red Line. You'll catch him mainly the Wild Dog. That's where I go to see him in the Wild Dog. Yeah. Because I like the vibe in the Wild Dog.
So it's not all bad then. It's not
all bad news. And to be honest with you, Benidorm is an ever-changing place that shifts all the time, so there's probably going to be something amazing that's going back there.
Absolutely. Probably a kebab house.
Probably, yeah.
Or a hotel, some people seem to be reckoning.
Or maybe an apartment block just full of, I don't know, paying 10 grand a month for an apartment in there.
Or it's just going to sit empty.
For a long time, until the managers stop getting bloody greedy with the rent.
I know. Lower the rent. Lower the rent. Lower the rent. So that's just one place that I can think of.
No, two. Gold dollar. What's happening with the gold dollar?
The gold dollar. Well, I put a post on it about the other day, and everyone hammered me and said, no, it's not closing down. Well, I didn't know that. I've gone there, right, and there's not a single sign left. Yeah. Right, they've taken everything down. It looks abandoned.
It did, to be fair.
And there's not like a sign, we're transforming into something else.
Do you know what I don't get, though? I don't understand. I think some people don't understand how social media actually works. I think they just like to have a rant and have a go. They don't understand that the whole point is to get engagement and conversations going so we can all talk about it 100%. On the threads and on the posts.
The thing is, the good news is, now I know it's being transformed into the Temple Bar.
The Temple Bar, so supposedly it's going to be the Temple Bar.
Supposedly.
So I think what I've noticed though is you've got the green door, you've got the red door in the Rincon Deloy area that's owned by the Silver Dollar Group.
Right.
I think the Silver Dollar Group are transitioning more to Irish sort of theme bars. It seems like they're just getting away from the American theme.
Or is that just?
I don't think maybe he's having it with an Irish girl or something.
Maybe. Who knows? But I do like the theme. But I do think a little bit might be a little bit too many Irish bars. But that's just my assumption.
Do you know what I think though? I think what it might be is because we've gotten a lot more Irish. Have you not noticed the past year or so there's been a lot more Irish clientele that have come to Benidorm, a lot more Irish tourists, or maybe that's just me. But you know what? Forget the gold dollar, forget that. Look at the strip this year down the other end of the strip. Now, a lot of people are going to slag me off and saying being negative here. I'm not being negative, but half that strip is closed this year.
The whole strip's closed.
It's practically...
I think the only place that's open is the bloody railway.
Yeah. Let's face it, we don't bury our heads in the sands.
No.
Benidorm is still busy. Benidorm is still thriving. It's still a wonderful place.
I'm going to be honest.
But this year, it's been a bit poor.
It's been a bit poor.
It has.
Do you know what happened to me? So I'm thinking, right, let's go for a Sunday dinner. Yorkshire Pride. Just bloody gone down there, closed.
I can't believe that's your go-to place, though, Yorkshire
Pride. I've never been there before.
You've never been?
I swear I've never been. I haven't. I need to go. But no,
Louis' Bar is my favourite. Louis' Bar, you like the halfway house, don't you? I like the halfway house.
The halfway house was good. That was good.
That's the beauty of me and you, though. We don't always have the same opinion on food.
That is true, but wait, I just want to back up a little bit. So, Yorkshire Pride closed, Planet Benidorm closed, Andy's Simply the Best closed. I've just been down there, most of the places are closed. Now, obviously I know they deserve a rest, they deserve a break, but I swear it wasn't all closed like that last year. Now, I know they're all going to open February, March, and all of that. But
this winter's been a little bit different. I think they all just followed each other once there's a lot of disappointment. But you know what? I think the weather 2 weeks ago was very cold. I don't think that helped. I think a lot of tourists didn't come out because of the weather.
Well, I know you bloody packed up and went Tenerife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. That's enough. I think I might be doing that soon. Apparently, that's what's going to happen to all us Benidorm vloggers. What's going to happen is we're gonna overwhelm ourselves here, and we're going to have enough of Benidorm. We're going to bugger off somewhere else.
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to be in Benidorm until they kick me out.
I think some people just love to have the opportunity, though, to have a go. Let's face it, don't they? Anything they have an opportunity to find some fault in you, they do that. But we're not going to overwhelm ourselves by that.
No, we're not going to overwhelm ourselves. But one thing I will tell you, I've been on social media now probably about a year and a bit. Now I only started Facebook about 3 months ago, and TikTok. I've got 60,000 followers on there.
Yeah, you're doing well.
And TikTok I thought was bad, but Facebook, God almighty, it's on another level.
Do you know what it is? I think there's a lot of, without me being rude, do not take this personally, but you know what I'm bloody like. I think there's a lot of older, more grumpy,
I think there's a lot of opinionated people on Facebook, which is fine. I'm up
and you
for
know
anyone
what they say?
opinion.
Opinions are like, I'm not going to say the word, holes. Everyone's got one. So, and we've got an opinion.
I'm sure
let's all respect each other's opinion without going over the top.
Look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to shoot my shot and say you either love me or you hate me. I'm a bit like Marmite. You either love what I do.
I can't stand you. You do my fucking heads in.
That's fine. So what I'd suggest is you click that unfollow button or the block button.
That's why I said.
And it's just not nice. There's no need to put nasty comments online. Not just for me, for anyone's sake. It doesn't matter if you're an influencer or not. I just don't understand. I've never sat there and picked my phone up and gone, oh, this person, I don't like him, so I'm going to put something nasty on there. It's weird.
People forget you've got feelings, and at the end of the day, right, I've seen a couple of comments on both of our posts and saying, do you know what, you put yourself out there, you expect to have this sort of behaviour. No, it's not acceptable. You don't expect to be treated like this in any way, shape or form. Do you think we don't have feelings? Do you think if a police officer does his job, he doesn't have to have counselling sometimes because he has to go through some bad times because of what people are like? No, it doesn't mean we're bad at our jobs. It doesn't mean we have to accept this kind of behaviour ever, period.
No, and you just said jobs, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you think social media is a job?
I do. I think it's a full-time job. I think it's hard work. It's a lot of hard going. I think, whether you... a lot of the entertainers, for example, a lot of them don't see it as a job. A lot of them do see it as a job. It depends what way you look at it.
I think everyone's got a different view. Me personally, I'm just going to say it's how it is. I think people need to accept that social media is a big part of the economy. It's a big part of society now, and people need to accept it's a job. Because I feel that people just think I'm just some guy that's got nothing better to do but go online and make videos.
They think you just pick a phone up and go like this and just click a button and that's how social media works. No, it takes a lot of time editing. I've spent 4.5 hours today just editing videos just before it come out. I wanted to have an afternoon sleep, but I couldn't. I've been out all day filming for Instagram, TikTok and all my socials because it's a job.
But anyways, we're going way off track. We were talking about Benidorm.
Yeah, we've been positive. We're having a bit.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about that for a second. So there is a lot of changes happening in Benidorm. The marina basically being half demolished.
Yes.
Let's face it. But that again is a renovation.
To see it.
So am I. There's loads of new bars popping up round. Yeah. Lots of renovations. So is Benidorm closing down? Yes. Never. Okay. Right now it is. A lot of it is closed. But it's all for the better. It's all going to be a revamp. It's going to be a refurbishment.
If you're coming to Benidorm in 2026, it's going to be a hell of a year. There's going to be loads of amazing places to see.
I kind of like what they're doing because everyone that's come out in 2025, they know what Benidorm's like. They know what to expect. But in 2026, it's going to be different. It's going to be like going somewhere new. It's going to be cool.
It's going to be cool. Yeah, it's going to be loads of exciting new places that have been renovated. And that's what I love about Benidorm. It's always up and coming. It's always redeveloping. It's always changing. And do you know what? I think in the 5 years or whatever that I've lived here, I've only seen about not even 20% of Benidorm. There's still a lot more to see.
And you and me both need to spend a little bit more time in the old town, I think.
I do, but you know what? I just don't like dogging. You know, I'm not really into.
I'm not into.
I'm only joking.
I'm
no.
going to buy you
No,
a t-shirt. I love dogging.
I'm only joking. No, I'm not. No,
You got that off Kalani, didn't you?
No, do you know what? No, I like the old town. Love there's lots of lovely independent places, and I've spent a lot of time there. But you know what? I always tend to think, right, when people respect me, when people are respectful, then I'll respect them, and it goes vice versa. And I wouldn't want to give people my time of day in the future that will not give me the time of day.
And I think that's fair, and I think that's reasonable. At the end of the day, it's a two-way street, mate. It's a two-way street, and you know, I think the fact of the matter is you put a lot of hard work, a lot of time into promoting certain places, and unfortunately, when you don't get the same respect back, it's not really a nice feeling.
Not really nice feeling.
It's not really nice. But the reality is, we're here to share our honest opinions on Benidorm and to enjoy it really for what it is.
So let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what you think of anything like what we spoke about today. Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget, right, if you are coming to Benidorm, don't see what we've said about the bars shutting down that as a negative thing. It's not a negative thing. It means there's a lot of prospects going on for the future.
I think it's a great thing. I think they've actually, thinking about it, I think they've done a good thing. Most of the places that are closed in January are having a refurb. They're having a revamp. They're going to bring back bigger, better, and probably 10 times cheaper, hopefully.
Well, this is it.
Cheaper beers for everyone. Cheaper Coca-Colas, please.
I mean, another thing that we should talk about. Did you have a Christmas dinner this year? No, we won't go there. Stop. No, we won't put that in. No. Take that out.
Cut! No, but to be fair, I was saying the other day they need to get a carvery in Benidorm, like a Toby carvery.
Do you know what? I'd love. I've seen your post and it made me think. You know, I think it must be about several years since I've had a
Toki carvery.
Let's do it. Shall we open a carvery restaurant?
How awesome would that be? Would you want to see a carvery in Benidorm? I would.
Do you know what? I'm thinking 4 different meats. I'm talking proper roast potatoes.
Toad in the hole.
Toad in the hole. Oh.
I'm getting absolutely starving right now. God.
Do you know what though? I learned. Do you know who does Yorkshire pudding wraps? Do you know the idea of a Yorkshire pudding wrap? I've never had one. Have you had one? Yeah.
Do they do one here in Benidorm?
They do them. Louis Bar. Louis Bar do Yorkshire pudding.
Right, that's it. Cut. We're going.
I love it. But yeah, let us know what you think. What would you like to see come to Benidorm this year? What would you like to see come to Benidorm? Is there anything?
New bars.
Any ideas?
New restaurants. We need some new restaurants this year.
Do you know what? Definitely. I find the old town has got the best restaurants. The new town has got the more cheaper end restaurant that caters to more the people who are partying and having fun.
I suppose you've got a very good point.
Obviously, it's a €1 a pint, or you go down there and you've got the more classier bars and stuff. And I think Benidorm caters for every single person. If you don't find something you don't like in Benidorm, then you're doing something wrong because there's something for someone.
Well, that's why we're here. We're here to talk about all the good and all the bad. But the reality is, okay, there is some bars closing, but if that means closing for a month for a better 11 months, can't even speak, then so be it. Because the reality is, from February onwards, we've got some really, really big events coming up.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. And that's why the reason why I opened my company, what I'm doing now, you know, with all the events and packages, because I know there's going to be big prospects in this town. Well, and I know that they're going to do some amazing bar crawls and some amazing... Bar crawls? Bar crawls, yeah.
Here he is, Mr. Bar Crawl.
Oh, no, you don't want to go out for a night out with me. Trust me, it'll never stop. It'll be...
I can agree to that. I've never been on a night out ever since.
No, exactly. I think I traumatised you.
So, that's it. So, basically, every single week, you've got me, and then on the other week, you've got the Fanatic. Yeah. Obviously, we'll be together. So you know where to find us.
Yeah, so head over next. The next video will be on my channel, and it'll be next week. Sometimes once a week. I'll be in for once a week. Yeah. We don't want to push ourselves too much because we are busy. Doing the social media. We are quite busy. Jobs, having a job. But you know what? The thing, right? I'm going to just throw that in there before we finish. A lot of people presume that we don't work and we haven't got other jobs.
No, we're just lazy. We're
don't forget that I own a restaurant and that I also work here every freaking night, entertaining, singing and working hard.
You never stop.
And the same with you. You've got a full-time bloody job as well. We don't just do this. And we haven't just come and said, you know what? I woke up one morning going, this is going to be my fault. This is going to be my career, and quit our jobs like that.
It would be lovely if that was how it worked.
Because people think we're rich, we're making loads of money.
Like that person said on one of my comments, he gave you 10p.
He gave you 10.
That's what he said. I'm only messing around, guys, but I appreciate every single one of you. There's only one thing to say. I'll see you on next week's video.
Let's go.